through the streets in the summertime, burning my feet, but I didn't mind, so long as I could keep up with you, keep up with you. Setting off firecrackers in the neighbor's yard, knocking on doors, turning, running hard, down through the alleys of our neighborhood, of our neighborhood. Well, if you must leave, if you must go, oh, you better tell me so. Better watch out for the old man at the end of the street. They say he's buried bodies there, he's still packing heat. And I hear there's a ghost in the house 3 doors down. I dare you to go over there and take a look around. Well, if you must leave, if you must go, oh, you better tell me so. Running through the streets in the summertime, pushing our luck, crossing the line. But we always made it home by dinner time. We almost always made it home by dinner time. Well, if you must leave, if it's time to go home, oh, you better tell me so. Thank you. All right. And Harry, I got out the nice Taylor, the nicer Taylor.
Oh, that's the nice one. Okay.
I don't want to make my other one feel
all
good.
Taylors are nice though, right?
They are. I love them.
Okay.
I only have 3 of them though. Okay. This is called A Captain Goes Home. It's about a long sailing voyage from the East Coast all the way up to Manitowoc. Don't ask me which state that's in. I don't know those northern states. Pardon me. Sailing out from Chesapeake Bay, heading home, it's a long, long way. Set a course for Nova Scotia, picked up a crew in Halifax. Goodbye Atlantic, never looking back. Swallowed whole in the gullet of the Gulf of St. Lawrence, where the current pushes back and the air is always cold. Captain of this vessel, she goes where I steer her, and sometimes she goes wherever she wants. Oh, Quebec, oh, Montreal, through the locks of Beauharnois. Then it's up the Welland Canal, that's 8 tall locks in a day. All hands on deck and just do what I say. Dragging my anchor across Presqu'île Bay. Woke up on the rocks, that's bad anchorage. Captain of this vessel, she goes where I steer her, and sometimes she goes wherever she wants. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My motor blew out in Motor City. Stopped for repairs and then on to St. Clair. gliding beneath Mackinac Bridge under full sail and full sun. Hello, Lake Michigan. I'll bring you to rest at the dock back in Manitowoc. Gotta love this boat, but I'm damn glad to be home. Captain of this vessel, she goes where I steer her, and sometimes she goes just wherever she wants. Ooh, ooh, gotta love this boat, but I'm damn glad to be home.
Cat, you're the queen of the ooh-hoos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to be a queen of something.
Yeah. You're queen of a lot of things, but you do that so good.
Oh, thank you. Well, speaking of queens, I was going to play my song Queen Anne's Rules next. This was a song I wrote about my mother. But I think a lot of people who had mothers at some point in time will recognize some of the song. I'm being silly, Harry.
Well, we all had mothers, you know.
I know, that's the joke.
I'm not sure Neanderthals had music or not, but they probably did. They probably had some kind of music, I would think.
They probably hummed or something.
Yeah, probably. They probably banged sticks together, I'll bet.
I think music has been part of our...
Yeah.
What are the odds, Harry?
Rocks. I don't know.
Rocks and sticks. But
I don't know.
I think music is just part of our genetics. I really do.
I think so.
All right, Queen Anne's Rules. She always knew. Got the hands in the cookie jar. She always knew. When you were lying, well, don't tell me you're sorry. You better apologize. Those words, Queen Anne's Rules. Well, don't leave this house with your shirt tail hanging out. You weren't born in a barn. Try to break free of her gravity, but you wouldn't get far. Oh, those words, Queen Anne's Rules. Oh, she taught me to know the world and learn the game, and then break all the rules that you can, but never, darling. Never break Queen Anne's Rules. Yeah, she got up every morning, the wolves were howling at the door. She sent us off to school and she went off to war. Come hell or high water, on a wing and a prayer, no holds barred. Those words, Queen Anne's Rules. There was something about letting your shirt hang out that was just totally offensive to her. She could only see me now. All right. This next one's called Pelagic. Not totally sure what the word means, but it just seemed to fit the song. I've sailed upon your waves, all along your coast and deep into your bays. And sometimes I drifted to places I didn't know, but I know you keep a time my mind never could quite tell. Come September, it's the rainy season. Oh, I keep my eye on you with very good reason. Oh, I know you're gonna throw me, well, a storm or two and buckets of rain, buckets of rain, buckets of rain, maybe a hurricane. Sing to me a song my heart knows so well, but you keep a time my mind never could quite tell. Now I'm a tired fisherman, ready to come back home. Until then, I'm gonna take off my boots and go for a walk in your waves and get your big wet kiss. I said, and get your big wet kiss.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Pelagic. I wrote
What
that
does
after
that word mean?
I think it's a certain strata of the ocean, like the surface, I think maybe. It was the word of the day on dictionary.com newsletter one time, and I thought that's a really cool word, and I kind of got a crush on it, and I decided that I needed to name a song.
How do you spell that?
It's Pelagic. Pelagic.
Okay.
I could be mispronouncing it too.
I'm gonna start using that word.
Pelagic.
Yeah, pelagic.
I feel like I need to look it up now, but everybody at home, just, do a
Okay.
quick Google search, Pelagic.
I'm impressed. I really am.
I stopped subscribing to the dictionary.com word of the day because I felt like I got, like I said, crushes on words that maybe I shouldn't get obsessed with.
I've never had a crush on words. I've never had.
You never had a word that you just love using, and you just use it all the time?
Yeah, but I can't use it here.
Oh, well, let's not discuss that, Harry.
Okay.
Why does that
I'm
not
joking.
surprise me?
Yeah.
All right, well, this one is called Midnight Dogs. This, by the way, is on my CD if anybody's interested. It's called Don't Rush Me. It's available on Spotify and iTunes and Amazon and all those wonderful outlets. And he's gone with the midnight dogs, through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. And he runs calls him to dinner. The light in the dark that shines for a sinner. My heart is his den, in the beginning and the end, and the all in all. He's gone where the midnight dawns, through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. He runs and he runs and he runs back to me. Yeah, I hear you howling out there in the dark, but that wanderlust never got you very far. You follow your own tracks back to my door. Oh darling, it's a good thing we're not keeping score. And he's gone where the midnight dawn, through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. He's gone. Thank you, Midnight Dogs. I love how this guitar just sort of, it just keeps singing on its own when you're done.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, it just
Great
wants to have the
guitar.
last word.
Yeah.
All right, well, one Broken Heart love song deserves another, right?
All right.
This is called Bourbon and Midnight Rain. I sent you packing. You walked alone to the station. Didn't want you go, but I'm looking back now. I've got nothing left but bourbon and midnight rain. Bourbon and midnight rain. It was all that I could take, not all that I wanted. And now my days are haunted by you. You've been replaced with bourbon and midnight rain. Bourbon and midnight rain. Wake again in the middle of the night. I hear another storm rumbling. I wish you could hear me through the rain, hear me through the thunder. I'm calling your name. Save me from bourbon and midnight rain. Bourbon and midnight rain. all that I could take, not all that I wanted. Thank you. Bourbon and Midnight. That was not actually about a personal relationship or anything. It just...
Cat, you know, if you didn't care about making money and eating and having nice things and stuff like that, you would have been a great professional touring musician, singer, songwriter, and everything. I bet you could have made it in Nashville if you'd tried.
If I tried, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Harry. Of course, our next performer can tell us about traveling and performing.
Yeah, he's a real musician. Yeah,
how much fun that is, and how much money you make.
Yeah, we'll ask him.
All right. So let's see here. I thought I'd sing "Ronnie, Come Home." This is about Bug Morgan's cat. He was waiting for him at the Rainbow Bridge. I've got a cat named Ronnie. Ooh, she mighty ornery, but she's good to me. Sweet as a kitty cat can be. Ooh. One night Ronnie ran right out the door. Shot past me fast as a rocket, disappeared into the big dark night, and I was sure that I'd lost her. Oh, Ronnie, come home. I called her name day and night up and down the street. Neighbors all shook their heads at my pleas. They said, the kitty cat don't come when you call, but they do. Son, her fate will remain a sad mystery. No, 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 Ronnie, come home. Just when I'd given up all hope, Ronnie sauntered back through the door, acting like it was any other day. Oh, Ronnie, don't you? Oh, Ronnie, don't you? Oh, Ronnie, don't you stray? Oh, Ronnie came home. Thank you, Ronnie, come home.
Is that really his cat's name?
Her name was Veronica, but they called her Ronnie.
Yeah. Huh.
And he posted on Facebook one day that she had just darted out the door all of a sudden, and they went calling for her, and they were pretty sure she was gone. But then all of a sudden, a few days later, she just walks back in, like, you know, hey, what's going on, guys?
The cat came back. Okay.
That song may or may not actually be about a cat, if you know, depending on how you want to interpret it. I'll just throw that out there for you. This is called Quicksilver River. To the big bend, all bent out of shape, the desert under the late summer rains, eased all my aches. Went down to the river, looked to the other shore, gonna cross these waters. Quicksilver River, oh, Quicksilver River, oh. Met the spirits of an Apache warrior named Victoria and his fierce sister Lozanne. He cried, I will not surrender one hair of a horse's tail, and across the river to his death he went. Met the spirits of a woman and her children on the run for the border, devil hard on their heels. She cried, if we can just make it across the river into Mexico, we'll be free, we'll be free, we'll be free. Gonna cross these waters. Quicksilver River, Quicksilver River, oh, oh. This is the Eden of the West. Dinosaur bones and native songs, ghost towns of mercury mines long gone. Here I find my rest. The Milky Way reeling overhead, this river of life and death. Cross these waters. Quicksilver River, oh. Quicksilver River, oh. Ooh, ooh. Thank you.
Kat, can you do 10 more minutes?
10 more minutes.
Yeah.
I think I can do it, man. I think I can.
I bet you can. And then we'll get John to go. Looks like he's sitting there just chomping at the bits.
I know. He's not paying any attention to me. He's like preparing and stuff. It's so silly. But we look forward to hearing him. And I was happy last time I heard you, John. You sound like your voice was back and your energy was back. So it's good to hear that. Yes! It's Super John. All right. 10 more minutes. We can do this. This is called No Man's Land. How I wish that you were here. I'd lean on your shoulder, I'd whisper in your ear. How I wish I could hear your voice, telling it like it is, cutting through all the noise. You stood tall, all for one, one for all. I thought I stood alone in this no man's land. But I look inside me and there you stand. I'm in the trenches, peering through fences at the enemy, wondering if I still have the strength to fight without you by my side. I know you'd lead the charge and you'd tear them apart. I wanna live with your kind of heart. I thought I stood alone in this no man's land, but I look inside me and there you stand. When the wolves came howling and crying, you met them at the gate, you fought them like a lion. When the wolves came howling and crying, you went down fighting like a lion. I thought I stood alone in this no man's land, but I look inside me and there you stand. There you stand. No man's land.
You getting a whole bunch of meows over there on the Facebook side.
All right.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow. Do you remember that on, was it Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? He had the cat puppet on his show.
Oh, yeah.
Meow, meow, meow. How are you? Meow, meow, meow. It's a fond memory from childhood for me. All right. I guess I'll finish up with the gist of it here. I hear rattling cages all over the place, yeah. I hear dogs howling for the hell of it. I hear the music getting louder as everyone feels the power and the beat gets quicker as life starts to flicker back to love. Now I'm gonna get the gist of this, thrown into the mix of it. I'm gonna taste all the bliss of it. Alright now. Well, I cannot overlook the madness. Well, now how could I ever forget the sadness? But I've got to dance with this on now, quick before I lose my grip. Now I'm gonna get the gist of this, thrown into the mix of it. I'm gonna taste all the bliss of it. All right now. Wild things, they're running free. Now the cages, they're they all stand open, and the wild things, well, they're running free. They play in the sunshine and dance in the moonshine. And I want you to dance, won't you dance with me? Oh, won't you dance? Now I'm gonna get the gist of this, thrown into the mix of it. I'm gonna taste all the bliss of it. The gist of it.
Encore.
Encore. All right, man. All right, I can do that. That was my upbeat like finish, man.
I know, but you got to do an encore now.
I got an encore. All right. What have I got? 5 minutes? 4 minutes?
Yeah. Just.
All right. Why don't I play a couple of related songs? This one's called "Unfinished Land." I wrote it after the Great Insurrection. Oh, lady, you've walked a long road. We've invited you to walk across hot coals. We give you praise and empty hands. Yet you stand with us. Yet you stand with us. In this unfinished land. We ask you to dance and step on your toes. We ask you to sing but don't know the words. Shine your light from shore to shore. Oh lady, lift up your torch over this unfinished land. When we were young and bold, will you leave us now that we've grown cold? Trashing the place and taking you for granted. But what can you see from where you stand? Is there still hope for this unfinished land? Make a stand with heroes like sacrificial lambs. All these demons we must own. They've been with us all along. We won't let them tear you down. Oh lady, you'll always wear your crown. Oh lady, you'll always wear your crown. In this unfinished land. Unfinished land. All right, I'll play a quick one here.
Okay.
We can get on to Mr. Mason over there.
Yeah.
I was happy to hear him. This is called Good Trouble Stomp. It's inspired by a famous saying by Mr. John Lewis. Make good trouble. Make good trouble, say a prayer, keep on marching, we'll get there. Make good trouble, stick together, Climb that mountain, we're going high. Make good trouble, sing and shout. Show the devil what you're all about. Make good trouble, go on, be a saint. Change the world, give it a new coat of paint. Make good trouble, shake the walls till they rock. Shimmy on down to the ballad box. Make good trouble, holler and stomp. Take the baton and carry on. Make good trouble, say a prayer, keep on marching.